Lâm Quỳnh Như xin kính chào quý vị và ngày hôm nay Lâm Quỳnh Như xin giới thiệu tới quý vị chương trình Vẻ vang người Việt tại Georgia, một khuôn mặt rất là trẻ, rất là mới, lớn lên tại tiểu bang Georgia này. Anh từng là một thuyền nhân tị nạn đến định cư tại tiểu bang Georgia và tốt nghiệp tại trung học Duluth High School, và ngày hôm nay anh có mặt tại đây để gặp gỡ quý vị khắp nơi. Tên anh là Ethan Phong Lê. Xin chào Ethan.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Ethan, would you please introduce about yourself to everybody?
Okay, my name is Ethan Le Phong, and I have been performing as an actor for several years in the United States, and I'm home for July 4th visiting my family.
That's nice to see them once for a while.
Once in a while, yeah, when I'm not busy.
Would you mind to tell me about a little bit background about yourself and how you got into the acting career?
Okay, so my family came to the States when I was 3 years old, and we moved from Chicago to Atlanta, and then I went to school at Shorter College where I trained as a classical performer in singing. And from there I went and performed in Germany in a show called Miss Saigon. And I also did that show on Broadway as well. And from there, I moved to London and I worked there for several years. And now I am in LA, and right now I am currently on the Mamma Mia tour that's traveling the United States and Canada.
Wow. So that means you have been all over the world?
All over the world, yes.
For how long?
Well, with Mamma Mia, I've been traveling for 2 years now. But a lot of my jobs have taken me away to Europe and to most parts of the United States.
So how long you been away from home for this professional career?
I left since college, so going on about 12 years.
You don't have to tell the audience how old are you.
No, I
can't. Let them guess. How do you define your style, and where do you get your inspiration from?
I think I started off in musical theater with my training, and from that I hope to intend to do some more acting with television or film, more stage work as much as I can. So you know, I hope for the best.
So are you like heading direct toward Hollywood soon?
I hope so. I mean, I live in LA now, and I've done several things there. I did Little Britain USA on HBO, and yeah, so once I'm done with Mamma Mia, I hope to go back and continue auditioning for shows.
I see. Do your family and friends and also relatives, do they support your choice of career?
Oh, they do. I'm very lucky that I have a family that supports me with whatever with my career choice. And I think because when we left, my father said that whatever happens to us in the United States, that I'm just going to support you, because if we were still in Vietnam, I don't think I would be able to pursue my career that I wanted. So I do have a lot of support, and all of my friends and family, they try to go see my shows as much as possible.
Have your parents been seeing your show, one of your shows?
Oh yeah, they go to every single one, and if not, I fly them to see the show.
So they are your major supporters, right?
Big fans.
What about your siblings?
They come out as much as they can as possible.
Ethan, would you want to let us know that the ups and downs of this career?
You know, my downtime from show to show are interesting. I think most people who want to be in this business think that we have projects after projects after projects, and I think that goes to a certain caliber of how much hard work you put in. I've had a year of not doing anything, where I had to collect unemployment or use that time to advance my studies in any of my interests, from acting to just living life, to learn. But it's a struggle. Sometimes it's a financial struggle or a struggle of work. But the reward is when you get to be on stage and performing what you want to do. So I take the good and the bad.
Would you encourage the Vietnamese, the generation that born in U.S. that would pursue their dream like you do, pursue your dream now?
I think it's very important to pursue your dreams. Without your dreams, you're really not a complete person, I think. We're always, raised to train to become doctors or engineers, and I want to. Typical, In fact, when I was younger, I thought I was going to be a surgeon. Now I just hope to play one.
I see. Well, yes, you can play in many roles you want to.
Right. And it's never too late. If I want to become a doctor, I'll go to school and learn it. But I think it's very important that as Americans we are free to pursue our dreams. And if you're going to do it, you have to work really hard to get it.
Did you ever doubt about your choice?
No, I never did. And when I was in 8th grade, before we moved down to Chicago, I told my dad, find me a performing arts high school. Except he found me a school that had the highest SAT scores, so it's an Asian parent for you.
Yes, they are. They just want to find the best score so you can be in. What do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I hope to continue acting. I hope to continue doing better projects and just continue having fun and being able to come home as much as possible to see my family, my nephews and my niece, and to be more of a family man whenever that is possible.
Being Vietnamese and pretty much that we are categorized as minors, do you feel the urge to contribute or support in our Vietnamese communities throughout the state?
I do. I feel like we need our voices to be heard. There's so many in the other Asian cultures. They're definitely climbing the social status and their social awareness that we see with K-pop or Chinese movies, and I think we need to continue working and making ourselves much more of a positive light and supporting each other instead of snickering, saying, "Oh, that's the old days." But we just need to regenerate and renew ourselves as a community and support each other.
So that means you can foresee yourself that you would train a group of Vietnamese younger generation.
Oh, I think I would love to do that.
Careers.
Yes, I mean, one of my goals is to go back and learn more Vietnamese. I need the practice.
Yes, practice is much better. You're very young and talented. How do you see yourself different from young adults at your age in the same industry and having the same interest in acting career?
I think what makes me stand is probably my personality. I think each person have a different attribute to share when they are performing. I think any part of my roles that I put in, there's a hint of my own personality. I think of my own self for all of my roles.
What is your most difficult project that you've been experiencing?
Difficult. I think when I was doing Pippin at East West Players, it's a theater organization that hires all Asians in LA. I was cast as the understudy for the lead role, but the day before we previewed, there were a situation where the lead guy couldn't perform, so they asked me to step in, and I only had about 2 or 3 days rehearsals. So I think the hard part was stepping into a role when you're not completely ready, but you have to prove yourself and take the challenge and give your best for that part. So I end up playing the lead part for the duration of the run. But that was tough. It was, when you're supposed to prepare for something that you're not supposed to go on quite yet, and they throw you, that gift, I think.
Were you fear or nervous at that
Oh, I was
time?
everything. I was excited. I was fearing that I might forget my words. I was scared that I might not do a good job. But I think what was rewarding is that we got positive reviews for the show.
Thường Ethan đi về nhà gặp ba má thì thường là cái món ăn nào Ethan thích nhất?
Chắc về á là hỏi ăn phở không à?
Ăn phở hả?
Phở. Phở tái với sắc.
Phở là Ethan thích ngoài tiệm hay là má nấu?
Má. Cứ ba luôn.
Bà nấu món gì ngon nhất cho Ethan ăn?
There you go.
Due to popular demand, Starlight has brought back the smash hit musical based on ABBA songs, Mamma Mia. It plays through Sunday, and today we have Ethan Le Phong, who is here to tell us all about this show. You play a character named Pepper.
Yes.
So you sing, you dance, you do the whole 9 yards, huh?
I do it all.
Excellent. Well, for those of us who haven't seen Mamma Mia on stage or the recent movie production, tell us a little bit about the storyline.
Well, the story is about Sophie, who's getting married, and she has a bit of identity crisis where she has found out that she has 3 possible dads.
Ooh.
And so she invites them to the island without telling her mom, and from there's a lot of humor and fun fiasco that goes on with not telling your mom that, you know, 3 of your ex-lovers are here and I need to find out who's their father.
Excellent. So who do you get to interact with on stage? Do you get to interact with this main character, Sophie, too?
I do. I get to play with her because I play one of the groomsmen, and I work on the island, so I get to meet everybody. And Pepper, my character, is a bit of a Kruger chaser, so I'm always after flirting and playing with the women on stage.
Well, excellent. Mamma Mia hits the stage tonight.
Right.
Is it rain or shine? How does all that work?
Well, from what I hear, the rain's gonna be cleared, so
Thumbs up to
definitely
that.
come down, and it's gonna be cooler. So yeah, come down and dance, be a dancing queen or a dancing king to Mamma Mia.
That's a great invitation. And your favorite song?
My favorite song, I think, is the Mega Mix, because we throw in Mamma Mia, Dancing Queen, Waterloo, which was one of their first mega hits for ABBA. So I always look forward for the end.
Could you sing us just one line?
Oh gosh.
Dancing Queen.
You're doing it pretty well.